So yeah, there you go. So look, this is going to be mute. It's going to go, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks. It'll be fixed, but it just shouldn't be released like that. I mean, it's not a me problem, is it? It's not a you problem either. It's a their problem. Really? $70? But it's all down to this amazingly model, study level 3D cockpit that allows you to really fly the 737 in your own home.
Nevertheless, grave danger I fear in his training.
That button. Continue. Make a nice smooth look. But there, a lot of pressure here. accept it. I put this during Discord, and I'll have some odd random stream during the week, and I'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
We will certainly make some buttons and special goodbye there, folks. See what happens. See, it's climbing all over the place. No wonder I'm crashing my first right, those buttons. It's time for us to sign off. I think she wants to treat. Do you want to treat with the buttons? Do you want to treat? Okay, just gonna look at me until I actually get off the stage. Excellent, folks. Pleasure as always. You too. See you next time.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday stream. I hope you're all having a great week. As you can see, the minute I sparked off there with my hello, everybody, as you can see, Producer Buttons is just waiting for her celebration at the beginning of the stream treat. So I think we should do that first of all. Oh, yes, Buttons. Hang on. What? Yeah, Buttons. Treat. Here you go. Good dog. There you go, Buttons. Now get back to work. Yeah. Greetings, everybody. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. And a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope you're going to have a great week, which you probably will, actually. All signs are everybody watch this channel will have a great week. Forecast is good for good luck this week, folks. We're in the summer, and all is well. We're in Fiji. Colonel Craig just took a break. He's working very late and stuff, and he just took a break from the world tour. We'll get back to it. Don't worry, we'll get back to it. It's just, as you know, the working late, these bright summer days, and he's working and flying as well, so he flies after work so it's just we'll get to it, don't worry. Winter will be great because it'll all be dark and you'll think it's going to be depressing in the winter, but it's not, because we're going to be on here. We're going to be doing this when it's dark. Much more of this stuff's going to happen. So let's say hello to everybody very quickly. Let's go to YouTube and say hello to, oh wow, Clappy D's with us. Clappy D, thank you very much. He's put a link to the world tour. Clappy D is one of our honoured moderators, as you know. So Clappy D's there. Thank you for putting a link to the flight plan, Clappy D. Will I Am 1972 is back with us. He says hello from Las Vegas. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to live in Las Vegas. Fascinating place, I'd say. Will I hope you're doing well. And Stefan, wow, he's a member. He became a member, Lieutenant Colonel now, for 5 months on YouTube, a membership on YouTube. Thank you so much, Stefan. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Or we really appreciate that. And certainly Producer Buttons does. But she's gone. Oh no, you can't see it. There. You can see it there. She's gone to her little bed there. She's very pleased. Oh, everything's backwards and backwards. Hang on. There we go. That's Producer Buttons. So thank you all for that. Shuffle Shoes John's with us as well on YouTube, and many others. On Twitch, very busy on Twitch on Sundays, which is great. We've got, I think it's Davo. It's a little message block in there. I think Davo's the first one. Tritz is with us. He says hi. Gripper Buttons, Colonel Clink, and of course the famous navigator as well. Nighthawk is with us as well. Off to Fiji we go, he says. Paul P is with us. Evening to you, Paul P, and Davo as well. Davo, hope my autopilot works today. I have totally emptied my community folder. Yeah, that could be the thing. Wolf on YouTube has just informed me, and he says he's flying the Spitfire today. Now I had bought a Spitfire and I wasn't showing up, but there's 2 for sale. I don't know if you have the different one, Will I Am. So if it's not showing up, it's not the one. It's one I don't have. It's the problem. So I'm just going to close in here to the ramp here where everyone's joining. I can't see one there yet. So Wolf is with us as well. Shuffle Juice John's with us, and I said Will I Am says it's 108 degrees Fahrenheit today. Fahrenheit, not Celsius. That'd be scary for Celsius. Anyway, on Twitch, where were we? Yeah, then Robert Times is with us. Raptor X checking in for some summer madness. Raptor X, welcome again. Happy days to see you. Tritz4, he says, and hello chat. Let's have a few giggles. We will. Everything's fine. Nothing bad's going to happen. I've got the DH62, right? It should be fun. So that's what I'm flying. Then Tritz saying hello to everybody. Davo Tritz is talking, he's chatting amongst yourselves there. And Flying Mitchie's with us as well on the chat. I know there's more of you watching. Thank you for tuning in. So, there you all are. There's Slam 3D, Incar, Davo, Sir Nigel, Nighthawk, Colonel Clink, WGC0056, Paul P, Raptor X, Skyhawk, Vaza is off down there, and so is Jack Bev. There's more of you here. I know it just takes a while for you all to pop in at Microsoft 2020. You know, I wonder what it'll be like in Microsoft 2024. Yes, it's disgraceful. I'm the DA62 here, and let's have a look. It's very similar to the A42, as you know, but I like this one. I haven't flown this one for a while. Now, my real sim gear ain't gonna work. That costs a lot of money. It's like £250 or something. Doesn't work with all the aircraft. It has to have the actual real one of these in it, you know. That's Jimona. But the autopilot isn't working on this either. This business now has decided not to work. Do you know? At all. Come on, what's going on here? No radios, really? What? You see, this is the problem we have, folks. You know? But we have the mouse. We have the mouse. So, we're waiting for Colonel Clink, and he'll be with us in a second. And great. So, I don't have much to do here. I've started up the engines. I got plenty of fuel, which is about 22.5 US gallons a side, which is fine. Is it US gallons, the thing? You know, gallons on its own doesn't mean anything, but we'll assume it's US gallons. You got to read the manual for that, and everything's fine. All good. So the autopilot's here. I'm going to have to work off.
Greetings and salutations.
Oh God, it's Colonel Clink, everybody.
Oh, yes, everybody.
Colonel Clink Buttons is delighted. How are you, Colonel Clink?
Oh, I'm fantastic. It's like I can't complain. I can't complain, but nobody's gonna be bloody listening, aren't they?
No, there's no point complaining. You know, unless it's gonna get you something.
Exactly.
You know, park and back off. Are you ready to taxi?
No, I actually have to enter the flight plan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Manually.
Yeah.
Why? You don't have on the 414 doesn't have a Garmin or anything like that, does
No,
it?
it does, but it kind of lost it. I will create a new one.
It's showing us a Beechcraft now. I have the 414 and I paid for it. I need to download it. Now the Spitfire is also here somewhere.
Okay.
There it is, Jack Bev here. Let's see if it comes up as Spitfire. What have I done here? Oh yeah, I've done that thing. So I'm going to speed up over here and see if I can see Jack Bev Spitfire. No, I have the other Spitfire.
Okay, I have to get out and get back in. You just go ahead. I just do my thing here.
You're going to catch up with us, okay?
Yeah.
We're going at Windsock, so I'm going to go to the shortest end of the runway.
I have the slightly faster aircraft anyway.
Yes, good. Okay, so let us start the taxi, folks. Let's get some little music on here. A little bit of background music, and remember, folks, tell me if the music is too loud.
Oh, good news for me, bad news for everybody else.
Oh, tell us all.
Right, so in the next 2 weeks, folks, the Colonel Clink won't be there. Colonel Clink is gonna get his hands on a 737 on Saturday, and then Colonel Clink is gonna fly like he stole it.
You're going to fly 737 in the sim?
No.
What's going on here? Oh, wrong one. That was to the Frost. There we go.
No.
Okay.
I go into the real world, and I decided I gonna have a holiday.
Oh, you're going holidays?
Yeah, I decided I have a holiday, and I thought a 737 is slightly faster than a PA-28.
Oh, great. And so, where are you going to go?
Here and there, I'm gonna go to Germany.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So next Sunday you won't be here?
No.
That's okay.
I won't be there for 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 Sundays. Okay, that's fine. You need a break.
All right, so...
Nice long break. That's great.
So, nothing to fear, It's like, I shall be back.
No, it's terrible.
And well, no, it's good for me.
So, no, we're giving up Flight Simulator altogether if you're not here for the next 2 weeks. I'm giving up buttons. Pull out all the plugs buttons.
It's like,
Choose the buttons.
but
we can't do any of this without Colonel Click. This is no good at all.
I enlisted the help of Captain Schmidt, though. Enlisted the help of Captain Schmidt, and so Captain Schmidt will be on hand to assist with flight plans. Yeah.
Oh, this will be their video on Discord.
Yeah.
If anyone has the link for the Discord there, pop an invite for everybody. Yeah, and that video was great in Discord.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't Captain Schmidt, by the way. That was just Katie.
That was Katie.
That was just Katie. It's
okay.
like
I'll wait here for everybody to catch up.
So nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. It's like it will be all good. So anyway, I'm back.
We're back. We're just lined up. You can salute the runway if you're back there. And hopefully it'll work for you.
Nope.
There's some down my end, and there's some down there's Colonel Clink. Okay, we can take up in the opposite direction. So there's Jack Bev and Spitfire, which you can't see.
Why is my flight plan not there? It loads the flight plan, but then there is no flight plan. This is not good.
You'll have to go direct like I did last week. Direct to each one.
I can't enter it. Like this is disgraceful. Okay, I think I have to change the plane. Okay, let's do this. So,
okay, we'll wait for you.
Oh, you just go ahead, Tom.
Oh no, we'll all wait for Colonel Clink. It's the last day for 2 weeks. We're waiting for Colonel Clink. I'll just say hello to everybody. There's B&B Barris. And you can all line up behind me there nicely. Some of you are using up all the runway very, very seriously. As I always say, use all the runway, don't I? But I moved forward so you can all line up behind me, see? So when I move forward like that, you can just line up behind. So you don't have to all bunch up, you know. You can have a kind of, well, you can do whatever you like. It is Sundays, and we do whatever we like day. So I'm wondering next Sunday, we'll talk about this as we go. Will I take the Airbus next Sunday? Do you all like to fly the jets? You know, these will be more than fast enough to keep with the Airbus, with the Airbus. Do you know, that's the Vision Jet, but it's not showing the Vision Jet. But I have the Vision Jet, so what's that about? But the citations, what do you all think about that next Sunday? Citations? So I think Colonel King World Tour won't be back for 2 weeks, I'd say.
Yeah, no, something like that.
Yeah, so I'll think of something. We'll go. We'll have a vote on the way. We'll see what people think. If you want to fly the jets from an international airport to another international airport, that'll be fun. You don't have to take the Airbus like I am. You can take the Citation's easy to fly. Do you know? Straight line, really. But I might take the Airbus then. Do you know? It's still loading up for your Colonel Click.
Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Oh, good. Let's look at the comments there. Oh, wow. Equinus. Why doesn't it go bing bing? What's going on here? It's supposed to go bing bing. It's supposed to go crazy. It's like it's like an old engine here, this whole sim setup, and Microsoft. He's got to maintain this stuff, man. Equinus became a member there for 20 months. He's a Lieutenant Colonel as well. Thank you so much, Equinus, for becoming a member on YouTube. That's 2 members. That's brilliant news. It's brilliant news for the future of the channel. So
I decided I'm gonna fly the DA62, and my flight plan is in there.
Cool.
And it's like there seems to be an issue. I think the last airport, which used to be there, obviously, is no longer there.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's not in the Microsoft thingamabob anyway.
Dear.
Oh, some big plane is in the middle of me. Haha.
Sweet. Okay, are you on the runway?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to go? Oh, there's a big thing. There it goes. Now it's copped on now. Equinus there has become a new member for 20 months. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you very much, Equinus. So it does work. I think the first one with Stefan, he did it before I became live. That's why I didn't go bing bing. So thank you very much, folks, for becoming members. Okay, let's take off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I should use takeoff flaps here. There's the flap lever there, and we just pump it down there like that.
Takeoff flaps, that is ridiculous.
Lights, yeah.
Anyway,
all that kind of stuff, and let's go. Right, brakes are off. Adding full power. And off we go. A little bit of left rudder there for some reason. Now a bit of right. The runway isn't really... Oh yeah, this is not really one of those airports that's, you know... It's not a payware airport, you know. Let's not ruin the wheels. Just rotate a little bit. There we go. Positive rate of climb. Gear up.
So anyway, that thing is moving.
We're moving.
60 knots. Rotate speed.
It's telling me don't sink.
Up we go. Positive rate of climb.
Hey,
Gear
sink
comes
it.
up.
And speed's good. Flaps up.
So,
We turn.
flaps coming up.
Turn.
Autopilot comes on.
Yeah, I'm gonna fit. Oh yes, now autopilot. So let's do this as I'm going. So altitude.
Happy days. The DA62 is so
2,500
easy to
feet.
fly.
Oh, I mean, Garmin 1000 is great. And we're getting to our. I'm just gonna get my heading. Oh no, switch. Use the heading button. Does this work here? No, nothing's working. So I have no physical switches. No physical switches for gripper sim, but if I work this out here,
What you talking about? No physical switches.
autopilot on to nav mode. It's not. Oh, this isn't working at all. Vertical speed. Up. It's much easier with the physical switches with the autopilot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm looking over here now. You're wondering why I'm sitting in the right. I don't know, I thought I'd change stuff around for shits and giggles. What I could do though is put the map at this side. I wonder, can I?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll leave it the way it is.
Why?
I changed the right side for the Airbus because I'll never be sitting on the left side of the Airbus. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just said I'd change to the right side. I was just messing around with the Airbus, as you know. And I said, if I remember going to be flying, if I was ever to fly the Airbus, it's not going to be in the right seat. It's going to be sorry, it's not going to be on the left seat. It's going to be in the right seat. So that's my logic there. So I just changed everything to the right seat, and that's where I sit as an instructor anyway. I sit over here. You know. So I changed it to the right seat. So we're on our way. Autopilot appears to be doing its job.
So,
It's intercepting the Garmin there.
so anyway.
And we're off. It's very cloudy. Oh, in the soup, actually. We're in the soup, folks. Yeah, I want to get everything out of this as I can possibly. It's got full power. Johnny C's with us. Nigel's with us as well. He says citation works for me. Okay, let me know, folks. We do a vote. Some of you prefer GA. You know, you get a GA aircraft, Colonel Pink, that flies 300 knots. No?
So what?
250. No. What do you think of it? I'll do a vote.
A GA aircraft that flies 250 knots.
250 knots, yeah, somewhere in there, 230 or something.
TBM.
TBM?
Yeah.
And keep up with the Airbus?
250 knots. Yeah, you're talking
250.
about
I can slow
450.
down, yeah, I can slow down.
So like a GA aircraft, right? Here's a funny thing. You're gonna be laughing. But the GA aircraft, which actually flies faster than the Airbus, is the citation longitude.
Yeah, much faster. It is indeed. So you can take the citation or the TBM.
Right? So, here we go, folks.
Ooh.
We have a GA aircraft which can fly higher than the Airbus or the 737 and go fly faster than either one of them, and it's still a GA aircraft. There you go,
Incredible,
folks.
isn't it? So it's actually a good question. I think it's 2007. What's the weight? Oh wow. Kilograms. 2 kilograms.
What? Pounds?
I twist this one here. How many pounds, Colonel Pink, can you fly up to? 2,000. I can't remember. Bugger. 2,700 kilograms, isn't it?
What?
To fly your license in a PPL.
No.
Fly single engine piston up to
No.
what's 2,700 kilograms?
No, 5,700 kilograms.
Is it 5,700 kilograms?
Yeah.
It's weird I've forgotten that figure. I've been saying it for years.
It's the The Lapel is about
Forget about the Lapel, PPL.
That is 3 tons, right? The PPL is 5,700, so
It is
almost
5,000.
6 tons.
It is 5,000, yeah.
Maximum.
That's quite big.
That is maximum takeoff weight. Right?
That is quite big.
Yeah.
I'll take my face off for the moment, just for eye candy purposes, folks. There we go. Let's get a picture here.
But now here's a trick, keeper. If you don't make money out of it, right? You don't really want to fly anything heavier than 2.5 tons.
If you don't want to make any money.
No, if you don't make money out of flying, right?
Okay.
You don't want to fly anything heavier than 2.5 tons.
Okay.
Maximum takeoff weight, that is, right?
Yeah.
And here's the reason why. If you fly IFR, if you fly anything heavier than 2.5 tons, you may have to pay ATC.
Oh, that's right, for landing fees. Yes, of course. Very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that can be quite expensive. Do you know? Nice day in Fiji. Bit of cloudage happening
So,
in Fiji land. I'm fire warnings. I've got 90% fuel this time. Oh, we're coming up to the island already, folks. Starting the recorder, Clappy D. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Reminder to hit the like button as well, folks, if you're in the mood.
it's only 8 miles away. Maybe we slow down a wee bit.
Yes, I'll slow down.
And we descend to 1,500 feet.
As will I. I will also do this descent business you speak of. Look it over here.
And then we still have to find this airfield, don't we?
1,500 feet. And down we go. Come on, down. We hit the vertical speed button first. Hit the vertical speed button first and then nose down. See here? Can't zoom in anymore. So we're just setting at 500 feet a minute. I want 800. We're speeding up. So take a little bit of power back. Let's not go to the yellow arc. Half crash to the trick.
So all the gimmicks, the DA62 has in here, right? It doesn't have a yaw dampener.
It says here it says here it has a yaw damper activated.
It doesn't have a yaw dampener. You can press the button as...
What is YD? Oh, it's not active. Well, it's on. It's green. But I get what you're saying. It's not active. It's not implemented so you can switch it on and off. Is it?
Crazy. Where is
I can't see an airfield. I think this trickster one.
Oh,
I don't think it's in the bushes.
I wouldn't do something like that. What the hell?
Sometimes I can cheat. Let's speed up the camera. There's our airfield, folks. Dodgy. I'm gonna come in this way. And of course there's trees. Oh, there's trees there. Look. Danger, Will Robinson. Reset camera. Let's get in the cockpit. Let's take the autopilot off. Autopilot's off. I'm manual now. So I'm going to go up here and come into the southerly direction of the airfield. So we're manual. Trying to keep my 1,500 feet. Come on, let me go. I think it's the same. A little bit low, but I'll lead off some of that energy, some of the speed. If I apply up pressure on the nose, so we got 100 knots. That's what I want. A good idea, you know, to practice swimming, is pick a speed and an altitude and stick to it. Do you know? No, I know I don't do that in the stream. That's good practice for you. Speed, heading, and a altitude. If you're doing lessons and you ring a flight school up, let's say, and if you ask them, what should I do just to prepare and have a flight simulator? They'll say, well, select heading, speeds, and altitudes, and if you nail that, you're good. Good news is it's a little bit more difficult in the sim. Okay, I'm starting to descending now. What are 10 flaps? Or flaps 1. Turn around, start descending now. Take a bit more power off. Oh, that's the beeper. I'll put the gear down now. Gear down. That'll certainly slow us down. Look for the runway at the right window here. Can't see a thing. Get the recorder on. Let's go back down to 19 knots. So where am I? There we go. Let's see a bit. Oh no. Oh. See, you see it? Look at that. Get up there. It's much harder in the sim because you're flying. It's if you're looking through a straw, you know. You don't have the vision.
Yeah. And you don't have the feel.
You don't have the feel. Right, sit up higher,
It's
my
like
seat.
yesterday. I was flying, let's say, in some challenging windage conditions, and it was much easier than the easiest windage conditions in a sim.
Yes, it is much easier to fly in the real world, which is the good news. Cameras now. The camera's on. There we go. I gotta get my Toby working, folks. I fell off the television and I haven't been on the sim. I haven't been on the sim at all. Yeah, I'm not going to do short field. I can't do this one. Just getting to the bottom of the arc there. 75 knots or so will do. I don't want to approach from the side either. Feet and pedals, gears down. Make seat position corrected. I'm going to aim halfway down the runway so I don't hit the trees.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your tray in the upright position, your seat in the upright position, making sure that your seat belt is buckled. We are on final approach and we shall be landing in less than 2 minutes. Thank you very much.
70 do.
Okay, the gear comes down. Happy days.
Missing the tree there. I'm not halfway down. It's uphill, it looks like to me. There we go. It's the tree, I hope. I've no reverse thrust. Oh, yeah, that was interesting. So that was terrible. That was a real firm landing.
Second stage of flaps. I only have 2 stages, so happy days.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off the side of the runway.
80 knots.
Let's ruin the aircraft. Let's have a look at the others coming in. Oh, there's Kern Clink there. That's Kern Clink. Let's tack up. Tack up. Tack up. One tack. Here comes some of the Kodiak. Very nice. Here's the other 2 boys. One tack up for me. You're getting away with murder, folks. Here comes some of the jet there. Very nice. Right at the beginning of the runway. Very nice. Come on, tag up a sip.
Right. So here we are.
That won't do it. Oh, well. Okay, thank very good. Very good. Captain Tershaki's with us. And B&B Barris there is on short final. You see, I did the same. I wonder why that happened. Interesting. It's a bit of a hard landing there. Oh, Captain Tershaki was smart. He picked a 208. Oh, he's got it sorted out there, doesn't he? Look at it. Well done. Oh, I'm trying to work the camera here. That's not the best. There we go. Well done, Captain Tershaki. Everyone else is down. Who else is coming down now? Which direction would you take off now, Colonel Clink?
Downhill.
So we'll backtrack up to 08.
Yeah, there's feck all windage to talk about, right? So it's like
I'm gonna backtrack then.
landing uphill and takeoff downhill.
We got the hill in front of us, so we're taking up uphill. Well, yeah. Should we do the dangerous thing and take off uphill, which is the worst thing to do, and towards the mountain? And we probably have tailwind as well.
Okay, let's let me come back then to the other side.
Jack Beff had a bit of a problem there.
Let me come back to the other side. I shall do
come back with me and join us.
The unwise thing.
Yeah, it's Sunday. That's what crazy things.
So let me do that first, so that you can see how unwise it is. How unwise it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
So here I am. I'm belting it down the runway. Okay, so there we are.
Yeah, I want to just put myself at the beginning of the runway.
So just gonna turn this bugger around.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take your time because I want to explain to people what's happening, right?
So
and why this is so foolish. Okay.
Okay. So here.
Let me just line up here now. So first of all, right. This is bad because let's assume we have a tailwind, which is even worse. Let's say if we had a 10 knot tailwind now, right? We have to move forward in the runway to even reach 10 knots, meaning 10 knots of wind going over the wings, which creates lift. So we might have to get to like here to get 0 speed. Does that make sense? And then we got to climb uphill. Oh, we do have a head. No, we don't. Then we got to climb up the hill, right? But I think we'll be okay. It's only a crosswind. But then, of course, you got trees and hills at the end of the runway.
Okay,
so that's not what you don't do. You don't want to be doing that, and we're doing that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1 stage of laps, right? So because we only have 2 stages on this thing, right? I'm gonna keep the brakes, right? And I put the power all the way forward, so they have maximum power on the thrust, right?
Okay.
So I'm waiting until she's screwed up, and now she is. I let the brakes go, and now we're gonna go, right? So here we go. Airspeed is alive now.
That's powerful. You're going to make it easy.
Right, so 40 knots.
So 40 knots. Look at all the...
60
not
knots. 70 knots. Now we come rotate speed.
Okay, right? Goes.
Okay, so now we have to clear all those crazy trees here. Okay, gear comes up. Okay, and now we're doing a steepish turn while we're climbing, no more than 20 degrees. And try not to hit the mountain, right? So
But you've got control. You can turn and you can get above the mountain. So looks like from here.
It seems fairly easy, right? But we nearly used up all the runway for doing this.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's hop in and see how I get on. So it's not the worst in the world, but I think in a real aircraft assess performance, you know, it's too clean. In the sim. I'm going to declutter so you can see what's going on. And everyone's on the ground now, I think, and full power.
So now I level out. Flaps going up. And the autopilot guy comes on.
We've got 1 stage of flaps there. 16 knots there. Up, we're up. Positive rate gear up. Get rid of that gear to get rid of the drag. And we'll make it easy. So we're coming up to, looks like it says here, VY is a good bit. We got loads of power here in this one.
Yeah, it's excess power, but it's a
powerful airplane.
Yeah, but it is foolish.
Thumbs up. Yeah, it is foolish. Oh, we'll be doing loads of that today.
Yeah.
Now, let's turn around. So it's, see there, it's giving out there. It doesn't like that. See, I'm sitting way too high in the seat, so I can't get the actual picture. Now we're pitching up way too much. And a dangerous wing will go on you. So now we're good. And we'll go to 1,500 feet. Well, turn faster for me, please. I'm going to firewall it. Right, let's get the autopilot on. Let's get our altitude set, our vertical speed up, please. Oh, no. Vertical speed, please. Stop that. Okay, let's get our 1,500 feet here now. an autopilot on. That's all you have to do. Autopilot is on. We're at our 1500 feet. Where are we? Yeah. Good stuff. And we're on.
So we take the power ever so slightly
Ups are
back.
up, gears up. Severely over there. And flaps. And we are going to... We've got... I'd say 10 minutes. Oh no, we're going all the way to November Foxtrot Sierra Whiskey.
Yeah, it's a good bit to go.
Good. So let's go up higher. So we're going to share altitude. At this side, use the altitude. It's about altitude button here and one here. Use either one. So I'm going to use this one over here. Set your altitude. Go to 2,000 feet. So I'm using the mouse wheel to scroll up. There we go. 1,000 feet. And then vertical speed. Hit the vertical speed button, which is on the autopilot, which is here. Vertical speed. And nose up, which is very handy. It tells you. Go at 1,000 feet a minute. See it changing up here? 10. 1,000 feet a minute. And we're going like a bat out of hell. Wow, look how far we've come. This airplane does go very fast. We're going 153 knots now. You know, it's a nice one. So, to the comments about next week's stream. Let's go back. Tritz says he prefers GA. Tritz, do you prefer, do you like the TBM? Because that'll work, okay? Nighthawk says you must have a setting for generic aircraft in the options. Well, let me try, and everyone can catch up when I'm out. So, options. I tried this before. Traffic. Aircraft traffic type is off. Can I put that on? No, AIR offline. No. No. So I don't know. They're all on. Here, look. Traffic variety ultra. You know, so I don't know what's going on here. Is it aircraft traffic type? I'll put that AI offline. No. Real world traffic's off, that's fine, everything else is on. Data limitations off, that's something to do with it. So I don't know why. Flight model? Yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. It's not showing up, I don't know why. Let me know if you know. I'd be delighted. Now everyone's caught up with me. Actually, I'm going to hit the Y button just to catch up a little bit because I can be behind Current Clink as well. There we go. Flymedia says got to load back as my graphics are terrible. Maybe it's the internet there, you know. Ah, Davo is autopilot works. Works down. Great. Captain Terashaki, sorry, I haven't implemented the exclamation mark thing yet. It's the North European server, Captain Terashaki. It's always the North European server. But I saw you there, so you found out. Yeah. Tritz4 says, I made a life-changing decision when I was 10 years old. And that was when people asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and he said, I want to be a pensioner.
He wants to be what?
A pensioner.
Pensioner.
That's a very, yeah.
That is
funny.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yep. Here. Ha ha ha. It's so easy. Just I have no physical buttons, so that was foolish of me. Interesting. Oh, we're only a little bit to the off track there, not by much at all. So 3,000 feet, I'm just managing the autopilot here. We're a little bit off track, not by a lot. We got a tailwind to 7 knots. It's coming from a heading 115. That's interesting. It's showing we're going away from the magenta 9. It's saying turn left, and we should be turning right. The deuce. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Captain Shaki, it does take a while for the tags, at least for me, to pop in, you know. But your flying meet is happening, yeah, that's great. No, not a lot, struggling. He says he can't get Microsoft Flight Simulator to start without crashing. It's never happened before. Reboot your whole PC. No, not a lot. Reboot the whole thing. That happened to me a few times. Just reboot, switch off your PC, switch it back on again, and you have to load it up again. And that may boot it into action. Also, last week I noticed, no, not a lot, okay, that it was all messed up. And I loaded it from the marketplace, the sim, and it was an update. It was a little update. Try that as well, maybe. So I'd shut it down, go to the marketplace, start it from the marketplace. There might be an update. Nighthawks have the same problem. Oh no, he's asking questions there. You want generic mode off, Nighthawk says, for me. Okay, let's do that. Generic mode off. Use generic whilst an AI aircraft is on. Oh, that would make sense. Off. You think having everything on would be better. Maybe that's why. That's terrible. Okay, let's see if that works. Is it 70 miles to the next airport? I think it's oh, gonna go on off course here altogether. It's not picking up GPS here. Nav mode. Turn right, please. No, nav mode, not heading. I won't do it. I'm too far off. Okay. It's very annoying. I'm gone way off track here now. Why won't it just engage? I'd say it's.
Are you fireballing it again?
I am fireballing it. That's how I keep up with everybody. Because I did a bit of a. See, I'm a bit off track here a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out why. I'm not worried about the video getting the stall meat. It's not engaging. Nav mode. And it should. Some of them will engage when you get onto the magenta line, some of them don't. Some of them won't engage until you're kind of very close to your course. New follower, greetings to OR3 Conic L3. That's Romeo 3 Charlie Oscar November Charlie 1 Lima 3. Hey ho. Well, I call you R3, you know, as opposed to R2. I think that's the Star Wars. It's a clever Star Wars acronym you've got there, R3. Welcome, R3. We got a new follower. Bubbles is delighted. Yeah. Now I'm going to go to nav mode. GPS, it says. Now it's turning. I think if we're not close enough to it, it won't gauge this one. DA. So now we're on course. 172 knots, Grand Clank. I'm firewalling it.
Oh, yes, I'm just at the leisurely 155 knots.
Yeah. And there's our argument there last bit. Not our argument, but our discussion. Standby instruments.
Yeah.
They're not they're the electronic ones, see?
Yeah.
Okay, I just like the physical, that's using physics. I like to have those ones.
Yeah.
But these aren't using physics.
It's like if you
There's still electronics involved.
If you are over the water, right, for argument's sake, right, and now you have an electrical failure, they have a backup battery, they run on a backup battery for X amount of time, and then the batteries run out. What you gonna do then?
Exactly. They have backup batteries and stuff. And actually, the DA42 and 62. Well, certainly the DA42. Okay. Let's just get rid of that yoke camera there for a moment and I'll go back. On the real DA42 at least, right? There is backup batteries, but you see, the battery controls the FedEx system, which controls the engine.
Well,
So there is a backup battery, but if that fails, you've no engines, the engine stops.
no. Hang on a second. There's
Yes.
hang on a second. There supposed to be two FedEx in there, right? Each with its own backup battery, right? Then the instruments are supposed to have their own backup battery, right? And however, like never mind the FedEx, right? So FedEx 1 runs out, now you run on FedEx 2, yada yada yada, whatever. But in the meantime, your instruments run out of battery.
Yeah. But if you run out of batteries entirely, the engines are gone.
Well, it's like
As far as I'm aware, and I could have changed since. That was the thing.
there's supposed to be two alternators in there, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Right. So
No, it's very unlikely.
it's unlikely.
Fair.
Right. So but it's like Murphy's law. Like
Because of the engines, on what you're flying now, I think the 414, it's run as the engine runs. As long as there's fuel, the engine will run the electronics.
But yeah.
Or sorry,
No.
yeah, but if your alternator goes, your engines are fine. You switch off the master switch even, and the engines will still go.
The engine will run, right? So happy days, right? Because they have magnetos in there, right? So it's like that is happy days, right? But you know,
It's just, I just remember thinking, oh, so if the batteries are turning on, the engines won't
So it's
work,
like,
even though you have fuel on board. I
you-
just thought that was.
if you have like your steam gauge, artificial horizon steam gauge, airspeed indicator as a backup, and altitude indicator, happy days, right? And it's like yeah.
I
It's
think
just-
everybody.
It's just me, like, you know.
Yeah, that's good. I do like the Garmin 1000 stuff.
Oh yeah. I know there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you know, I do like them. Like, you know, and it's like yeah, there is a certain thing of.
I'm
You
looking
know,
here.
Which is not
Okay, go ahead.
depending on anything else. It's handy.
So I'm looking here at the radios of the Garmin 1000. Okay. So you got your volume for your radio,
Yeah.
and you can switch between 1 and 2. So I can switch from one to the other. You got your volume, but there's no physical indication at this one, at least, to show you where the volume is at. You know, is it halfway? No. So, but you can push to squelch. And that's how you can test the volume. That's fine. Now, intercom. Talking to the guy next to you. Sometimes it's too loud talking to the guy next to you. Where is the intercom here? Is it here? This is it. So pilot volume is the small outer switch, and the co-pilot passenger is that one. So that's the pilot on the right side and on the left side. Easy. Much easier than what I've seen with the 530. You know, that's very self-explanatory. here. Crew. Pilot crew. Okay. That is squelch as well. To push that in. I don't think it's activated though. Good. And one thing was bugging me as I was flying this here. We have inches of mercury. That won't do. So PDF options. Don't tell me, Colonel Crank. No. Oh, SVT. No. Bear with me. Altitude units here. So instead of getting inches of mercury, altitude units. And hectopascals. There we go. Happy days. I'm back.
There you go.
Altitude units. It's right there. Well, actually, it's not. That's the main menu there. So you go to PDF options. This is just myself. The standard bar. That's very nice. Standard bar. How do you change that again? PDF options. Altitude units. Pascals. Good. Back. I don't want standard bar now. QNH. Good. You just hit it again. QNH 1015. Excellent. You have the layout for the map at HSI. Very nice. You have insert map there. You have a HSI map. Very nice. Don't need to use that. Detail. Let's get rid of some detail here. Oh, it's 3 different types of detail. Very nice. Good. All waypoints, runways, map options. We've got terrain information. Terrain off and terrain. Next rad. I don't know what that is. Legend. Very nice. Back. Ah, easy. Camera's back now. So we look outside. So we're going over to sea.
Yeah.
Let's tag up and say hello to everybody.
Let's do a little bit of whale spotting, shall we?
Oh, is there any whales here?
I have no idea.
See now, it's the tag's only showing where I am, who's miles away. See, it takes a while for it to kick in. It's not your Xbox or your computer. It's just slow, you know. Will they fix this in 2024 now? All the shadows in the ground there now. Oh, they go. Don't see anybody else yet. Just have to wait for those tags to appear. Now let's look at the comments. Oops, I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's get a backseat view here. Arrow keys, Alt will back forward, go right and left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control Alt 1, and after that when I press Alt 1 it'll show me that view. Alt 1 and there we go. So I move my cursor around again and I'm going to move Alt forward arrow and then use the mouse to position myself a bit forward here, up and down without the Alt, the arrow keys. Further in, you get that engine in there as well. And Control Alt 2, and Alt 2 will give me that view. So Alt 1, oh, Alt 1 and Alt 2. It is working. There we go. There we go. Anyway, back to the comments. Ignis, thank you very much again. 20 months now you've been a member. And Stefan as well. Thank you, Stefan. 5 months. So Nigel wants to fly the citation next Sunday. Great. Wolf says, the only problem with flying the Spitfire is that I can't land at 4 out of every 5 runways. I know it's very difficult with the Spitfire, which is great because it's kind of they're doing their best to make the flight model very realistic. It is tricky to land. Johnny Seasworth says, hey all, evening all, just dropped by to leave a like. Oh, thank you very much, Johnny C. Do hit the like button, folks. He says, I'm on holiday, so not able to join in tonight. Have a good one. Oh, great, Johnny C. I hope you're having a great holiday. Stefan's with us. He's going to take the 767. Excellent. Clappy D's, thank you. Say helps the channel to hit the like button. It does actually. If you hit the like button on YouTube or the follow button on Twitch, it really does help. Yeah, if you like this kind of thing. If you're doing something else, listen to it in the background, you know. Shady's with us. He says, hi everyone, not been able to fly for a while. Hope everything is going great. Super treat hello to Juice Buttons. Yep, Juice Buttons is having a nap. Should be working the sound though, really, you know, issues there. I can't zoom in the background, unfortunately. And Twitch, let's see what I've missed on Twitch here. Blind Mitchell says also change the multiplayer setting to gripper. Okay. Options. Multiplayer setting, is that rotation? Which one though? Which one? I'm not too sure. Generic multiplayer must be turned off too. Generic.
So anyway.
Oh yes,
yeah,
that should be
halfway
off
over
as
the
well.
ocean
Okay, thank you.
for the next airfield.
Oh dear, that was my mistake. What's that?
We are halfway over the ocean for the next airfield.
Halfway there, folks. Now, I'm sorry, I disappeared there. Someone was following along.
So
It's a bit far, so it's
25 miles to go.
25 miles to go. So there's current link down below me. And it's Slam 3D. Right, so let's see with this. We got Echo Bravo Bar, Sierra Yankee 2. Jack Bev, in car, Nighthawk. No, not a lot. Davo, Baza, AL60. Raptor X in the Vision Jet. Can I see the Vision Jet yet? No. I'll probably have to reset the sim after all those settings, folks. We got Flying Mitch, Captain Tershaki, B&B Virus, Your Mama, Sir Nigel, Paul P, Wild Titan, Skyhawk, Tango 22. There's Sam 2D down below. And just below Star Curtain Click. Many more that will pop in. How do you feel? Getting bumpy. Yeah, we got just sort of 15 gallons aside there. God. We're all in a tight group there, reasonably tight there, see? It's a reasonably tight group there. That in car there is a bit far. Let's see if I can see that. Probably not. I probably have to come in and out of the sim now. No, can't see him yet. There we are. Good stuff. Thanks, Slimey. I think I may have to restart the sim for that to activate, isn't it? Slimey says, someone give them a nudge, will you? They should be off. And now I remember, I don't know why I switched them on. I don't know what that was about. It doesn't look like the comments. I was saying I don't look at the comments often. No, I need to look at the comments more. I really do. There's a lot of them coming up now. Nighthawk is turning his hair out. And Trit's going, I'm set now. I hate to see friends falling out. Sorry, folks, I'm not paying attention to the comments. I'll keep going. Robert Times, when turning some light switches in the Vision Jet, I accidentally pressed the wrong click spot. and suddenly a TV screen emerged from the ceiling. Oh, okay, there's a little TV screen on the Vision Jet, okay. Captain Terashaki says, can only see Will.i.am and Baz. Yeah, it'll take it. You know, Captain Terashaki, I have the same problem. You know. It's Puro, greetings to you. I'm going to get YouTube down in a second. It says, I just got this game, but impossible to fly without a joystick. Yeah, you need a joystick. You can get a cheap one though. It's Pro. $20. You don't know, well, $20-$30. Get one with, if you're looking for a joystick, get one with a twisty grip for the rudder. They all have them now, and a little throttle. You know, they all have the twisty grips. They should do anyway. They do. But yeah, when you get a joystick, you know, it's Pro. It'll just open its world to you. Then you get rudder pedals, and then it gets crazy like me. You know, it gets a bit too far. You know, I've got all this stuff going on. There's for the Airbus, right? This one here is the Thrustmaster Warthog. So I got that. I've got all this radio stack here. Don't buy those. They're a pain in the ass. Right? Don't buy any of these because they don't work for everything. This is great when it works, but it's very expensive. But these now are on and off. The start and stop, and they're the Cytec ones, or now the Logitech. Don't get those. I'd find something else for the radios, folks. I'm gonna find it. It's very annoying. I've got a Stream Deck over here as well. You can see that there. Then I got a TQC throttle. You see that there? It's fine. I'm gonna move the camera a bit. I'll move the mic there. You see it there? TQC mixtures. And then I got a 737 throttle quadrant. I got my yoke of the yoke. And I've also got a stick down here, the Thrustmaster Warthog as well. They come as a pair. So, and the televisions, it's gone crazy here, really, and the mic, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you. But I've got to sort this out. This is really upsetting me. All this stuff down, I paid a fortune. I saved for months to get these back in the day. It was difficult, and now they don't work. I know. Good luck. I've had them for 8 years or something. We're coming up to it now, Colonel Clegg.
Yeah, it's about 10 miles. So I'm gonna start descending to 1,500 feet now.
Fly Mitch was just saying there, you can also use an Xbox controller to fly. Yeah, to an extent certainly can. But it's still hard. You know, it's still tricky. Look for any questions here. You're chatting with yourselves right now. Go to YouTube here, and let's just make sure I haven't missed any chats here. Will.i.am has to pop off. Will.i.am, thank you very much for following us. And Stefan retracted a message probably given out to me for not reading the text messages. Okay, so now I've read them all. That needs to be read. I hope. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an extra eye on it. See, what happens is now that I'm coming in, I'll start flying, trying to land the aircraft. So let's get the autopilot off, and then I'm not really looking, you know. Let's concentrate on that. Autopilot off.
So I think I might see the airfield. I'm not 100% certain, but anyway, autopilot goes off.
Oh, it's dead ahead.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I'm too high. I'll have to do a left-hand orbit. And let's slow down before we load the gear. No, let's not pitch up either, like a lunatic. Let's give it out. Oh, gear's down. Okay, gear coming down. Speed checks, gear down. And speed checks, flaps 1. Now let's start descending. Maybe 90 knots. Where's the current thing?
So anyway.
Speed checks, full flaps. let's
First
see what
search
we do.
flaps.
I'll do some S turns. So that let's try to see the S turns there. So I'm doing these big S turns, which extends the
Gears coming down.
travel time and creates drag and slows the aircraft whilst keeping the aircraft slow. In real life, I'd probably do an orbit or two, or I wouldn't have done this in the first place. I've been too high. I'm not descending at all here. I can side it. Right boat, right rudder all the way in, opposite controls. Left rudder, rudder. Side slipping doesn't really work very well with this airplane, so that's not going to work. So let's do another right-hand orbit. Yeah.
Full flaps. Power off.
We're an hour and 11 minutes into it. We'll do the next one after this, then we'll take a break, will we, Colonel Clink?
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
I'm going to aim for a proper landing this time, I'm not going to mess about. There we go. Nah, that looks better. Decluttering.
500.
And a bit of power. Keep it at about 85 knots. I'm just guessing with the speeds, to be honest with you. Gears down, 3 greens. Flaps are full.
That was greased.
Well done. Down to 80 knots. I'm going back to 75 now. It's a little bit uphill. Let's get over those trees. 75 knots, please. It's a little windy.
Right out down to hit the trees.
Last time I applied
I
back
didn't
pressure,
hit the
nothing
trees.
really happened.
You just hold it back, let her
There we
floaty
go.
floaty in, and it's like a greaser.
There we go. Take off the brakes there now. Get up the hill. There we go. Oh god, that's going very fast there. And everybody's in here. Wait to turn around. A bit of power on the right engine only, just to turn around. And there we go.
So you want to go straight away for the next one?
Okay, let's go straight away. Flaps to
Okey-dokey.
take off and downhill.
Flaps take
All ready,
off.
folks?
Brakes are loose, brakes are set, power goes full forward.
And full power. Off we go, folks. Turn around and off we go again. The trim is obviously out of whack there. So took off so quick. Normally you want to take off that grass as soon as you can and accelerating ground effect. Pulse rate gear up. And off we go.
So
Oh,
there
to
we
the next
are.
straight
Here
away.
it comes up. Ground effect. And now trees. Woo!
Oh.
Let's see how we can zoom climb.
Flaps up. Autopilot active again. First we've got to get our altitude. 3000 feet is set. Vertical speed. Let's set that. Hit the vertical speed button here. Vertical speed. That's set. And nose up. No right. Vertical speed. There it is. 1000 feet a minute's blue there. And autopilot on. Now, okay, so what we're going to have to do is go to heading mode. Get back on it. You'll see here the... Oh, it's captured it. Okay, great, it's captured. Just push in actually for the heading to go to your current heading. There you go. Very good. Push that in. Very nice. Autopilot's good. Inclining 1000 feet a minute. Gears up, flaps are up. Lights. And after takeoff checks looks complete. And we're going at 120 knots and accelerating slightly. And I'm firewalling it again. So that was a quick in and out.
Yeah.
But we got a long way to go. I thought we'd just get that in. We'll have a look at some point Well, we have no interesting landings yet, really, do we? No crazy madness yet, so... Tag up again. It's not tagging up for me, see? You're not the only one having problems. Okay, let's get the comments. Blind Meet You flew straight in, and he says, Vision Jet camera out as a DLC. Sorry, he says, the Vision Jet came out as a DLC, if I mind right, made by the same folks who made the Honda Jet. Okay. Okay. So, I think you're all okay with that. One person said they prefer, was it Tritz? He said he prefers GA. So Tritz, would you be happy there next Sunday taking the citation or the TBM? Let us know. So I can take the Airbus. And we applied somewhere but real live weather in Europe. Do you know?
The citation flies like any other GA aircraft, really.
It does. It's got the Gerber 3000.
Yeah.
So you got the map, same as here. And it's going to be a point A to B. And we might go, I don't know, let's say from Dublin to, I don't know, Manchester, just at the top of my head, right? That's a straight line. And then we go back. It's kind of interesting. Real world right kind of thing. So we're almost halfway there now, folks. Just take the cameras off for eye candy purposes. So we'll look down here. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks. That. I'm actually quite tired today now. I was up at just before 7 o'clock. And I've been going like a clocker all day. It's just been one of those days. Did you sleep in this morning, Colonel Clink? Oh no, you didn't. Being a Saturday or Sunday, no?
To what?
Did you get to sleep in today, being a Sunday?
No, not really.
I'm a sleeper inner. I like to sleep in, but then I feel guilty.
It's like see, I don't really like to
sleep in.
Yeah.
Let me just check these comments here, Colonel Clink. I'll be in trouble. I think you're talking next airport 60 miles. No, it's not that far. The next one is, look at the flight plan. It's, let me zoom in here. Is it not? Oh no, it is. It is quite far away actually. Sorry, November Foxtrot Mike Alpha is the next one. So it is about 60 miles, yeah. It's a good bit across these chain of islands. I thought they did an update for this. Am I thinking of a different part of the world?
I don't know.
It's a big flight. It's a long flight plan.
Long enough.
Back to the comments. Flying Midges, yeah, November Foxtrot Mike Alpha. We're talking about the Vision Jet there. You're talking about Tritz saying, yeah, it's a nice aircraft, referring to the Vision Jet. I just don't get on too well with big airlines. Yeah, anything fast and small, Tritz, would be great. You know, you don't have to fly the airliner. Just follow me, and it's going to be made to be simple as pie. I'll just give you the ICAO identifier and just go direct. Would that be okay, Tritz? Flight Media says, yeah, they have updated all these islands. At least the main ones. Okay. They don't look updated from here. Flight Media says, I'm enjoying the flight, just wasn't sure if they were going direct, as I can put flight plans into Xbox. Oh yeah, how did they load the flight plans into Xbox, Colonel Clink?
I have no idea.
So that's what I had to do last week. Yeah, I don't know how you do that in the Xbox. That's a good point you've made there, guys. I'd use the direct button for each. Have a look at the flight plan. Okay, and I use the direct button and I put the ICAO data for each runway. You know, that's what you can do as well. Do you want to just show you a demo of that? Fitz says, yeah, I'm with you all the way, Gripper. It sounds like fun. Okay, great. And what we take, because it's going to take me a good half an hour, guys, right, to set up the Airbus. It does take a half an hour to get all the switches on and all that stuff, so you have loads of time to figure it out. Captain Terry Shaki says you can add all the stops in between on the Xbox. Oh, great. Now over to YouTube comments. Yeah, Nigel's saying the citation logged to Jutas and German. Clappy D, enjoyed the stream. Consider subscribing. Do please. Thank you, Clappy D. Thank you very much, Clappy D. Stefan then says, both of my daughters are awake at 5 this morning. So I was okay. Yeah, that's tough. No. Stefan and then Brian Farrell's here. Hey ho, where are you guys? Brian, I tell you what, we are on our way to. If you go to the Fiji Islands, make sure you're in the North European server. You'll see us all on the world map, a big clump on the North European server if you go to Fiji. Right? And you just spawn on one of us, click one of the airplanes, and you can spawn right in the cruise, which is great. It's getting bumpy now. Look at that.
Yeah, so and the next airfield should be November Foxtrot Mike Alpha.
Flight Media says yes, but Colonel King would need to publish each of the waypoints. He does. Oh yeah, the waypoints. I get you. But no, next Sunday we'll be doing lots of waypoints. It'll just be from like let's just take it, Paris to Dusseldorf, do you know, or something like that.
Hang on a second.
Oh.
So you don't put the airways in. You just find VFR.
Oh, I will be doing the airways, yeah, of course. But how do I give it to them then? Because it's a good point actually you've made there, because it's a different pipeline.
Well, they still have the identifier.
We do. I'll show you how I'm doing it now, because we have time, right? I'll show you what I do. Let's get. It's very similar. It's going to be one of my midweek streams, basically.
So,
yeah.
If you're gonna go and zoom into your screen.
Hang on. Sim brief. Right. Yeah. I'm going to make a flight plan here in SimBrief. SimBrief's free, just grade and count. You don't need SimBrief. New flight. So let's say for argument's sake, Echo India Dublin to Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. Where is that? Somewhere in England. I'll select the Airbus. There's all the waypoints of the airways. Phoenix. So I'm going to use the Phoenix. Well, that's it, right? And then I go generate flight. Here. It generates a flight. Okay. Now you see all this while I'm setting it up. So there's all the waypoints there. But if you want to look at all the waypoints, go to View PDF, and I'll give you this. So this is why I don't want to complicate things for you. So there's all the waypoints here. Look, Dublin. Right. We're departing runway 28 left. We're going to Liffey 3 Juliet. That's the departure. Then to Liffey, then an airway, and then to Maud, and then to Maud 1B. That's the standard instrument arrival. See, it's so that's, you know, that's the thing. And I'll cut and paste this for you, and you'll be able to see this PDF. My complicated matters for everybody. I suppose I can't please everybody all the time. You know, so I'll put that. I'll highlight the control copy. I'll put that in both chats, right? So you can click on that and see that PDF, folks, right? So that'll give you all the waypoints. Now, in Navigator, I don't know how you load this up into, like, the German, for example, folks. I don't know how to load it up into the German. I'm sure you can.
Well, you can do it pretty much the same way. It's like you just punch it in, right? So you can so
manually in here.
Yeah, you basically if you start off cold, right, and you put in the flight plan. So your departure is Echo India Delta Whiskey, that's Dublin. Then you go to Liffey, like, right? So that is a waypoint actually in the. If you put all the details on there, right? So you should see all that, right? And it should actually take the airway as well as L9 whatever. So it's like you just add it in there as you would any other waypoint you enter.
Yeah, Brian, it's November Foxtrot Mike Alpha. Let me just double check that. Oh, what's happened here? Very bumpy. November Foxtrot Mike Alpha, yes, that's correct. Flying Michi says, Captain Teriyaki, this is on Twitch now, Captain Teriyaki, Flying Michi to Captain Teriyaki. But it misses out the waypoints between airports, hence why they were going over the islands. Oh, he's talking about something else. I was going to try to hopefully yeah, Xbox uses, I don't know how you do that, guys.
Yeah, so it's like
how you download the flight plan.
If you can't load the flight plan in the Xbox, you won't have the user waypoints, right? So if I choose waypoints, well, you can't really see them until you load the flight plan, like, you know, which the actual real life waypoints.
Yeah. Xbox. You can use a mouse in Xbox though, can't you?
No idea.
You can. Keyboard and mouse, connect them. They'll just work. They should do in Flight Sim. I haven't tried it myself though.
Yeah, but where do you download the flight plan to, and where do you load it from?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's tricky. It's everything. That's the only thing. Captain Teriyaki says, I see what you mean now. Yeah, it's a pain we need, it's a spin we need a way to download flight plans. I wish they would partner with SimBrief directly to get them in the sim. Yes, I agree. Would it be nice just to have a menu here, guys, you know? But there is SimBrief panel here. I have SimBrief panel. Do you know? I wonder, let's fetch. Yeah, see it does. Now, I don't know, you see you can't, can you download SimBrief panel for the Xbox?
Well, that's the thing, you would have to have it as a plugin installed.
Yeah. I don't know if you can.
I don't know.
Do you know? Because here I have SimBrief panel and I can just upload it. There it is. I'm not going to load it though. So it's got all the stuff and you just fetch it. Puts it in. So on the PC though. The Xbox, I don't know. We have 3 minutes to go. Let's start descending. Oh no, that's the next user waypoint. So probably about 6 minutes. Well, 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe even. Let's descend. Well, we're at 3,000 feet. That's okay. This one, when we landed here, we're going to take the break. And we've got a good bit to go. I know some of you want to go to work. We've got... Oh yeah, it won't be too long after this. So after this, we've got a few close together. We've got November Foxtrot Mike Alpha, then November Foxtrot Foxtrot Oscar, then November Foxtrot Foxtrot November, and then the last one is... I won't show it here. Oh no, sorry, I'm going the wrong way here. And then the last one is USR 07 right across that island.
Well, that is because that airfield is no longer in flight sim.
So we stop at November Foxtrot Foxtrot November.
I think we have to, yeah. Otherwise, we don't know where we're going.
Yeah, exactly. So Foxtrot, November Foxtrot Foxtrot November will be the last one. Stop at this one, take a break. 5-minute break so you can all get a treat.
Microsoft broke my flight plan. I'm displeased. I'm displeased.
Because what happens is that I paid it for an airport and it's gone. Doesn't exist. And I'm going, oh, we're all going to this airport now and it's blah blah blah. And they're going, well, it's not there. It's on flight sim because they didn't have to pay where. And I'm going, oh shit. That's video email. Just to get rid of that error message there. Bit there, bit of heat on, just to get rid of the air. Brian Farrell says, grass field, fellas. Yeah. Wolfin says, are you having a good time, Slam 3D, UK? Then Brian says, just out with the lawnmower, getting runway ready.
Hang on a second, it's a grass pit. I thought it's a dirt strip.
Yeah, they don't have dirt strips here either. They don't have. I know I keep saying this over and over again. I want them to simulate the ground.
Yeah.
Surfaces of the runways. They haven't done that yet. Ice, slippery, wet, grass, etc., etc.
No, it's like it's actually so different to land on different surfaces. Like, it's like you're doing exactly the same thing and the aircraft behaves differently.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. There's a Spitfire there. It should be a Spitfire. You're doing really well, by the way. Let's tag up. Current click smile behind me. Brian Farrell's asking what server. North European server, Brian. Always the North European server. Always the North European server. That's okay. No, you don't need to say sorry. There's such thing as a stupid question from here, Brian. Fine Michi, we have to yeah, Fly Michi, I know it's a tricky one. I'm just reading your comments there. He says A2A is releasing their first add-on aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator soon, July, I believe. It's the Comanche. Looks a very nice one. But would you buy it now? Would you buy a new airplane now when you know 2024 is coming out? And do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a difficult one.
Because I see they'll probably all update them. But you don't know. Will they update?
There's a TBM flying in with prop wash. Yeah, I don't know what this doesn't tag up. Very good, very steady.
Put our eyes on this one way.
Okay. Where is this runway?
I might do in the break load out and load back in again. I'll just hit the Y button all the way to where you are. Do you know what I mean? Just see, because I want to see the Spitfire if I have the same one on all those models. Oh, I'm right over the runway. Am I?
No.
Left-hand orbit. There's the runway there.
I think I see the runway.
There it is down here. See it? That's it. That's the runway there. Speed's gone down the window. We're up and downwind anyway.
It's gonna be fun and games.
Oh, I'm not going to beat myself up at the speeds. Just keep moving the camera. Can I? Yeah, okay. I want to change that screen there. So I'm going to load out. I want to swap those over. That's one thing I'm going to learn. Swap those two over. There's got to be a way to do that. That would be useful.
So when I'm gonna come over the island here, I'm gonna descend to 1,000 feet, I think.
Speed checks, go down.
And we take the power back. Okay, so there is my runway. Ish. Autopilot comes off.
Oh, now the tags come in. Decluttering. Tags has popped in there. Flaps 1. Speed checks.
So, base, first reach of flaps.
Flaps 290 knots. Going down to 75 knots or 70.
We are 1,000 feet, happy days.
75 I think I'll take. Seated position adjusted here. A little bit fast. I like the way I can hear the props, you know, going to course mode. 76. Toby's handy for this.
So
Just have
now
to
we're turning on
dress
final.
like a float plane. There we go. Very nice, the Spitfire there. I know I can't see it, but hopefully when I come out we'll see it for the rest of the trip. Hopefully that works. I'll just come off the runway for the others.
So there we go. Final. Gear comes down.
I'll just park here. The park and brake on. Okay, see everyone else coming to land. Tag up. Turn the camera around. Here you all come. Oops. Lighthawk's down, Jack Bev is down. Oh, there's the Spitfire. I see the Spitfire now, Jack Bev. That's the one I have. So it worked without me having to come out. Look.
Full flaps.
Jack Bev, I see your Spitfire. It's the other one I don't see. It must be from a different company. So it's worked. Thank you, folks.
So, short final.
It's Raptor X in the Vision Jet, and it is indeed showing up as a Vision Jet. Oh. There we go. So, silly me. Here's your mama. Here comes Karen Clink. Let's judge Karen Clink there. Very nice, Karen Clink. Like a feather landing with the accuracy. Sorry. You land with Karen Clink with the accuracy and precision of a feather landing on a coach's strap.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be.
There comes B&B Bars. And then Paul P behind him, and Bravo, Echo Bravo, Bravo, Sierra Yankee 2. B&B Bars, is he going around? Oh. Nice firm landing. Whoop. Kodiak. 4P. It's down.
I would say I landed this 10 feet per minute.
Very nice.
I'm just making this up. I don't know.
Let's wait for Echo Bravo Bravo Sierra Yankee, and then we go for the break. Butter. Big CP Ox says butter. Brian Farrell been learning to use the PMDG 737-800. Wow, so realistic and unforgiving. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible how it works, isn't it? I'm not the best at that one, but the Airbus I like. It's probably because I know it to a degree. Look at that smooth landing there, very nice. Okay, folks, we're going to take a quick break. I think really as well, actually, while the break is on, she's buttons is kicking off there now. See, she's kind of going now. She's going, it's time for a treat. That's what she's saying. So take a quick 5-minute break, folks.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back. I know some of you will leave because you're going to go to work tomorrow, but we'll see you next Sunday. And hopefully on Wednesday. Oh, I'm flying on Wednesday. I'll talk to you about when I come back. Okay, so folks, I will see you after the intermission. Or we will.
I'll see you in a few, folks.
Cheers.
And now, let's enjoy an intermission. We hope you filled your snack bar full of tasty treats to eat and drink. Perhaps a tempting tasting hotting dog, or a thirst-quenching sugar drink, some fresh crunching popping corn perhaps, or an assortment of sugar-coated sweetness, even enjoying a sickness stick. We've plenty of time, so visit your snack bar now. See now, Mr. and Mrs. Barker enjoying and gorging on the lovely treats with their lovely children. You could be doing this too, you still have time. And for those of you tea lovers, let's have a look at some tea-making tips. Yes, the most important tea-making tip, of course, when you have time, is to use the right mug. Yes, the right tea mug is always the right way. Look for the GripperSim tea mug. Yes, it makes your tea taste 20% better. Now, don't worry, you still have plenty of time to make your cup of tea. Mrs. Ainsley Creetrap, what do you think of drinking a cup of tea from the GripperSim mug as opposed to the normal mug?
Lovely. It's not everyone who can make a good cup of tea.
Splendid, Mrs. Ainsley Crabtree. Now, here are the ladies discussing the 6 points of making a good cup of tea, and of course the GripperSim mug will be included. Which number will it be?
Can I remember them? Of course you can. Try now. All right, here goes. Number 1.
Obviously the GripperSim mug.
Always use a good quality tea.
Yes, of course.
Good. Number 2. Always use freshly drawn water, right?
Number
3. Remember to warm the teapot or urn. Everyone knows that one. And number 4. Measure the right quantity of tea for the amount of water in the pot. Very good. Number 5. The water must reach boiling point. Pot to the kettle, not kettle to the pot. And the last rule, number 6.
Here we go.
Let the tea brew for 5 to 10 minutes.
Damn your eyes,
before
woman.
serving.
God
Excellent.
GripperSim tea mug.
Where does it all start? Sometimes here, with an acid stomach, or here, with tense, upset digestive nerves. It may even reach here, with that fuzzy, achy feeling in the head.
Are you suffering from intermission anxiety? It's the acid tension trouble triangle you're suffering from. Yes, now there's a new anti-intermission liquid, Peptus Liquid Elixir. It will break that bothersome intermission trouble triangle. It is fast-acting liquid, has no need to wait for it to dissolve as it's in liquid form. With unknown ingredients, it will settle acid in your stomach and those nasty intermission blues. Side effect of Peptus may include constipation, skin rash or dermatitis, diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, dry mouth, severe migraines, insomnia, suicidal thoughts, abnormal heart rhythms, internal bleeding, cancer, loss of sexual appendages, funny walk syndrome, loss of hair, reddening of the hair, big red nose syndrome, whitening of the skin, unusual voice patterns, childish behaviours, a propensity to blow up balloons, death. Break that intermission trouble triangle with Peptus. Yes, Peptus available somewhere.
Just a minute, folks. Yes, that's all it takes to visit our refreshment counter in the lobby. There you'll find popcorn and an assortment of popular candy bars to please every taste. Try one of these delicious candy bars. Big time.
Ingredients include chemicals derived from petroleum,
Butternut,
preservatives including sodium benzoate and sulfur dioxide, no nuts included,
milkshake,
including wood pulp and duck feathers as fillers,
payday,
including propylene glycol, carcinogenic flavorings, including trace elements of starch, strychnine and
topped
lead.
with Hollywood's super rich coating of the kind you like best. They taste wonderful, they're delicious, they're nutritious. Get one at our confection counter in the lobby now.
And now a word from our esteemed producer. Such kind words. And now back to our normally scheduled programming.
And we're back. Now, I think, right, for shits and giggles, let's do something really silly. So this is the Sunday stream, and we want to learn things.
Yeah.
There's Flying Mage there in that brilliant aircraft. I'm picking up all the liveries now, lads. Thank you. That was there, slammed. There we've got the Eurofighter Slam 3D now. Thank God. So I'm going to go through that with y'all, just for my own use as well, right? So I wasn't getting any for ages, and I feel so foolish now because I wasn't getting any deliveries, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So in general options, just to remind myself and everyone else, I don't know why I changed this. Did it reset though? You know, you go to traffic, you got to switch off generic, anything with generic on it, switch it off. You know. And I was bitching about that, and I was wrong, wasn't I? I was incorrect, so I will take that on the chin. So that was the issues there I've had for the last few weeks. That should be off, and I just forgot how that worked, to be honest with you. So anyway, back to the crazy madness, right? So where am I? I am. Let's reset the cam here. Yeah, so I'm going to take off because this day I was crazy. About halfway down the runway.
Okay.
Not using. Will I get off? Or even worse, right? Because this happens, you know. Oh yeah, it'd be grand. No, it won't. But I think I get off. I think I need a shorter runway, or even there, right? How much of that? So will I make it?
No. You won't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's try. I've got full flaps. I'm going to keep full flaps.
No. Considering, right, it has 2 stages of flaps, right? So, first stage of flaps is probably about 20 degrees, and the second stage of flaps is probably about 40 degrees. So you won't take off as 40 degrees.
Okay, well, let's see. It is a Sunday stream after all.
Well,
and
just saying.
Feet on the brakes. I know, and if you're right, happy days. Full power. I'm going to keep my feet on the brakes. Off we go. Go on. Oh, yeah, see, I'm not moving for... Any guesses why I'm not moving?
Brakes up.
No. It's funny how you don't do it in the simulator and you always remember that. There, okay. Full power. Didn't see that. I'll edit that out. Full power. 20 knots. You said I wouldn't make it. Of course I wouldn't make it. Now we wouldn't have made it in the real world because of the grass. There's no friction. Off we go, like. That's too easy. Positive way to climb here up. You know, 20 degrees flaps. It's It wants to stall.
Check gear.
Accelerate. Ground effect. I take the flaps up to take off. It's too easy.
Yeah.
It's too forgiving.
You wouldn't
No
have.
way
You
would have made that in
made
real
it.
life. No
No.
way. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. There is nada possibility of making that. Vertical speed, up, up, up. Oh, down, 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 down. Autopilot on. Not a great transition, but we're off. And flaps up. Flaps up, gears up, lights. Takeoff checks complete. Etc, etc, etc.
I don't think you have your landing checks complete. So your takeoff checks complete.
I didn't do the proper checklist, obviously.
No.
So I don't know those
Like,
ones.
never mind the proper checklist, but you still have your landing light and taxi light on, so it's not complete.
That's the etc. That's included in etc. So, you know, but I would like to, but the problem is I need, with these throttles over here, see it showing here, all the switches here aren't working. That'd be great. So I can go, yeah, bop, 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 bop. You know, they're not working anymore, and this is handy, you can get to them, you know. Lots of switches here I can play with for all the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
And they also have buttons over here. So I can't get the camera close enough to that, but they're behind the throttles, and I gotta pull the throttles back
Well, I have.
to get at them.
I have.
So I just really what I'm doing is I'm just reminding myself to do off the takeoff checklist. That's all.
The switches work fine for me.
I don't know what for me. There's the gear lever now. It just decides to work one day and it doesn't work the next. So, but strictly speaking, you're correct. Yeah, it would be nice to get. Really, every aircraft has a beacon. Taxi light, landing lights, nav lights.
It's a wee bit like, you know, when you're in a driving school, right? And you set the indicator,
Torpedo heat.
and your driving instructor goes tick tock, tick tock, tick tock,
Yeah.
tick tock.
I would like the physical switches though, out of pure habit.
Yeah.
Because it's not good habits, really, you know. But I remind myself to you know, take off checks complete, just to get them in, you know. Because you could be taken off and it's busy and things are happening, and then there's a light on which you shouldn't have had on, you know. But I wouldn't firewall it either.
Oh, bugger.
There we are.
Here, the
firewalling.
next one. I'm not paying any attention to autopilot.
Oh, terrible. Oh, spatial awareness problems for current Clink.
Oh, like, let's drop her over the nose to lose altitude. Oh yeah, altitude lost rapidly. Let's
Okay,
lose.
I'm going for an overhead.
Let's lose speed now.
I'm going for an overhead.
Speed losing rapidly. Nah, no.
Oh, yes. So I'm overhead. There's the airfield down there.
Okay, first stage of flaps. Gear comes down. Happy days.
Left. Switch that autopilot off it is.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Off we go.
and there we are.
Oh god, I can't see it. Normal view. Ah, my god, what's happening? Yeah, normal view, please. Reset
Okay.
cam at least.
I,
There you go.
I stopped where I stopped, and I take off where I stopped.
Too high there. I'll take a right hand turn there to come back in.
So brake sets, flap set.
Speed
There
check
we are.
stops one. Oh, producer buttons in the bin. Producer buttons is getting tired as well.
So I put my nose where I stopped, right? And that's from there I will take off, like, you know, with all the risks.
Speed checks for flaps. Very high. Decluttering. Just about having a whale of time. She's just trying to get my attention. She says, I've had enough. It's what she's saying. She's saying, I'm tired. I want to do the stuff, play. She wants to play. All that kind of stuff. Let's get 90 knots here. So, full flaps for down, gears down. 3 greens. Stuff. Have fun, buttons. You can rip the shit out of that if you want. There's 90 knots now. That'll do. Look at everyone nicely lined up, and I have to do that as well. I'm going to line up at the side of the airfield like everyone else. Get on that center bit of dirt there. Get on the dirt. Get on the dirt. There we go.
Where are you going?
Where am I going?
Yeah.
Landing on the runway.
Yeah, but why do you use so much runway?
Ah, I just did a normal landing.
I did a normal
Buttons,
landing.
come here. There. Hey, Buttons. She's gone crazy here. Buttons, what are you doing? She's going nuts to get out that stuff in the bin.
Okay, we take off where we stopped, yeah?
Oh, okay. Okay, let's take off. I'll use one stage of flap here. So turning around. Oh yeah, I'll easily make that, look. Are we going for the last one?
Yeah.
Brine process, no way. Yeah. Oh, no sound. Hang on. Twist forces, no sound. Okay, let's test that. Bear with me, Karen Clink, before we take off.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if my sound is working. Yes, it is. Maybe. So no sound, folks. Just refresh. Still no sound, gripper. Hang on a second, Colonel. Buttons did tear the bin aside here. Just give me a sec here.
Yeah, no worries.
She just went very aggressive here at... Stop that. I don't know why there's no sound, Karen Clink.
I don't know.
Just check this here.
Well, I can still hear you, so that should be like for the...
Yeah, so you can still hear me, so it's not nothing Buttons did there. She just went crazy at the bins there like a lunatic. Sorry folks.
Hang on a second.
Travis heading off. No sound either. Freshing doesn't help right now.
Just hang on a second.
I'll have a look on YouTube.
Okay, say something.
Hello, testing.
Yeah, no, there's no sounds on the what should we call it? The should be like pitch thingy.
Oh no, there's sound in my YouTube.
Well, there's no sound.
YouTube's good.
In the Twitch thingy.
It's Twitch, so you got to shut down. Don't refresh it, lads. Here, let me type it in here. Shut down. Oops. Shut down. Button, stop it for the love of God. I'm trying to type this in here now. Yeah, it's on Twitch again. And restart. Okay, so I put that in there to shut down the browser. Refreshing it won't do it. You got to shut it down and load it up again. For those guys there on Twitch. Sounds okay on YouTube. Okay, so let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna find one. I'm sure they'll do that. I'm sure that'll work. Okay.
Okay, so brakes are loose. That is sent. Everything is set. Brakes are set. Full power. Okay, and brakes are coming loose.
Oh, something's in the goose. Look, it's a goose. Someone is in the goose. Spruce goose. Girl, how good is that? Fly the airplane like this for long. Let's hop outside. Let's get the autopilot on. I've got to turn around the other way. I'm flying this like a lunatic, I know that. I'm not stalled now because I'm going like an absolute lunatic. There's Spruce Goose there. Let's just have a look.
500.
There it is. Oh! There's Spruce Goose, folks. Very nice. Let's get the autopilot on so we can... autopilot, please. Autopilot. Nose up. Let's turn the place apart here and there, folks. Autopilot on, please. Capture it. Now, I have to tell you, right, when I'm doing this, there's no way this is accurate flying by any means. And because of my seated position, I wanted to talk about that. Where are you? Autopilot's on, or is it on now? Yes. Oh, now it's on. Turn right, please. Okay, so if I was flying this properly, folks, just as a note, right? I would not be looking out really so much. I'd be over this side to begin with, and you see, you got to be. You know, if I was flying this now, practicing, I'd be pretty much here. Do you know what I mean? That'd be my only view, because otherwise you're up and down like a yo-yo. Your speed's all over the shop, and all that kind of stuff. So you'll notice it's a bit crazy, because in the real world it is different. Because I'm looking like this. You know what I mean? Oh, there's Spruce Goose. Look at that. Right beside me. Well done. How did you do that? Very good flying by...
Who's flying the Spruce Goose?
It's not tagging up there for me. I can't see the tag.
Let's see if I can see. Let's turn around.
I zoom out there. Gonna call it. See you next week. Says no, not a lot, by the way.
It's Slammy D.
Who? Oh, Slammy D.
Slammy D.
Oh, Slammy D. Nice one. Good choice, Slammy D. Switch YouTube for now. Still no sound on Twitch. Yeah. I don't know why it does that, but no, not a lot. Thank you. I'll have to type that into Twitch. No, not a lot. Gifted tier one sub to Gripper Sims Community. He's gifted a total of 18 on the channel. I'll type that in. Jesus, buttons, would you stop it? Hey, She's just getting bored now. She's been on too long. We have been streaming now for 2 hours. Buttons, relax. Thanks. No.
Yeah, it's like Robert Time says there's still no sound on glitch.
Yeah, it is glitch. Just. Buttons, bear with me now. All hell's breaking loose.
Okay, 7.5 miles to the last airfield, so let's
control spacebar.
Go down to...
Now I'm going to just exit the chair for one moment. Continue dropping everything.
Yeah, no, so I'm just descending to 1500, bring the power back. And then we're gonna descend to 1000.
Oh, crazy madness.
What you doing?
On the Xbox controller.
Oh dear.
And now you can hear me. David Turner, hey, how are you? I left buttons out there. She gets very hyper coming back in. I didn't see the bin there. Can you see all the paper all over the floor there?
So I'm just having a look now. Where is the blue cabinet?
We got a rage. Oh my god, it's 28 people. We're almost. That's so dead. we're at our last waypoint. So Shadow Display Team. That rings a bell. Shadow Display Team rings a bell with me, folks. has raided us with a party of 28. Thank you so much, Shadow Display Team. That rings a bell. That rings a big bell. Thank you so much. We're actually coming in to land at our final destination.
So.
And I think I should replay this one, seeing as you all just came on. So, obviously now you can hear us again on Twitch there, folks.
Autopilot comes off.
So we got Shattered Space Team, we got Energy 930, Steve Solo. Oh wow, it's Steve Solo. Excellent. That's the. Are you guys? You're the guys of the Space Team. Have you changed your name? So I'm gonna take my time now coming to this one. Used to be Thunderflies, I knew it. Yeah, Thunderflies. Do you remember the Thunderflies, Colonel Clink?
Yeah.
And we went, where are the Thunderflies gone? They're not with us anymore. And they're absolutely stunning. You guys must be experts by now, I would say. Because it was quite amazing what they were doing, the Thunderflies. So it's Shadow Display Team.
They were really, really good.
Absolutely, really well impressive. And you must be shit hot now, guys. You know, you must be absolutely really, really good. Dennis is there.
So here we go.
Hey ho. My Xbox controller has been pulled out. Reduce the buttons is causing havoc, folks. Jeez. Can you see it? She's tearing the bin up. I don't know if you can see the mess behind me. You can't. Reduce the buttons has gone crazy. You've joined at the right time. Camera to see. Don't have to come over here and say no buttons. No, she's too busy tearing stuff up.
So I'm on very short final.
I'm overhead there.
And
seeing as the shadows flies are on, I better kind of do a proper. She's got stuff. Oh, she's got my paperwork. Everything's fine. Nothing bad's going to happen, except my paperwork for tomorrow is a little bit damaged. I'm going to go manual.
So I'm coming in on 03 here, and I make it as short as I can.
Autopilot off. Where's the note? It's coming from the east. Okay, fine. So then it's going from the east across it. No, we'll go for my Xbox controller. Oh, buttons pulled my Xbox controller out of the computer so I can't get the views.
Okay. I challenge you to beat me on 03.
How did you do that? Let's go on my Xbox controller, folks. Maybe I'll plug it out and plug it back in again. Yeah, things are happening badly. Oh, now it's working. I plugged it out, plugged it back in again. Aircraft seems to be in control. I will take. Oh, I go where everyone else is going. There's in-car now. In-car, I can see your Spitfire there. Look.
I'm challenging you to land shorter on 02 than me.
02. Okay, challenge is accepted. 02, which is down here. Okay, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm turning on a downwind here now.
Okay.
And I'm coming in. So I'm under pressure now because Shadow Display Team are watching. I'm gonna put the gear down now. Get down. Get some drag out. And I am going to sit over here just so I can see. See the runway. Where are you? There it is. So coming down. Flaps 1. And flaps 2. Let's get it configured early. I'll get down. Under pressure. So, Shadow Display Team and all who's watching. Right, what we're going to do is I want to land. You see the threshold of the runway, the white line. I have to land on the white line or after it, okay? Because we're going to record this. This is recording. And I have to stop before Colonel Clink. Now, Colonel Clink's also flying a DA-62. And everyone else for that matter as well on the stream. So there it is there. Stop on or before it. If I stop before it, I'm disqualified, obviously, and I fail. So it's taking a while to get down to this. It's so damn high. 1,800 feet at the moment. There's Raptor X coming in the Vision Jet. I'm just coming to the end of downwind now. So we got to see you guys. Give us a link to your YouTube channel there. Do you have a YouTube channel, Shadow Display Team? You do. On it? Give me a link to your YouTube channel there and have a look. If you have one, I think you do. Okay, let's concentrate on my on the challenge to beat Colonel Clink. It's on Twitch. Okay, cool. Give me a link to the channel there. Oh, too high for this. Okay, I'm gonna do a large. No, extra. Okay, side slippage. Side slippage and side slipping at the. No, I won't beat him. I won't beat him. I need to get this configured. I have to beat Colonel Clink. I can't let him beat me. I can't allow it. So I'm taking a right-hand orbit for spacing. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So I want to come down a good bit. Let's get the controller back there. Just the button says now. Departed. So challenge accepted. So I can't move my head. I need to get that Toby working. I will do that now after the stream. I'm supposed to do that during the week, but I've had a busy week in the real world. Okay, coming in now. Taking some power off. Full flaps.
500.
Good, fine. Decluttering. Not a great view on this one. Okay, I don't like coming in from the side, but that's where we ended up. My crazy madness.
There's no pressure.
Oh, there is no pressure. We got a bit of a crosswind there, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, we got a bit of a crab, I like that. 68 now, let's keep it just, maybe can I get 65? I can't hear the stall water. Gears down, 3 greens, flaps are full.
Oh, it makes
Let me hear that stall one. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Just at the edge of the stall, 5 knots. Oh, the wing wanted to go to the left there, I felt it. 67 knots will do. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the stall one going. Yeah, you keep going off there. Oh, no, I'm pulling back and nothing's happened. I've been disqualified.
Oh, way too early.
Pulling back, I know. I
That
pulled back and nothing happened. That's happened twice in this stream. Pulled back because I was going too slow.
Yeah.
It's not a Cessna, you see. And I went, nothing happened. I just dunk. So I disqualified. But if I got it, if I did land on the white line,
you possibly would have beaten me. You
possibly
would have beaten me.
But that doesn't matter because I still messed it up. Well done, Colonel Clink. I've been beaten. I accept defeat. I'll take that in the chin. I'll take that in the chin. And also, I'm tagging up here, there's someone else in the TBM that really... Oh, Skyhawk beat the shit out of us.
Yeah.
All of us. Then Raptor X did great in the Vision Jet. Because that's slippery, you know. Well done, folks.
Yeah, no.
Here comes Sam 3D and the Airbus A320. Most people have gone to bed, I think. Because it is late, you know. So, wow. There you go, folks. That is the madness happening. So, next Sunday, or the next 2 Sunday, we'll see. Well, next Sunday, anyway. We'll. I think you're okay. I'll do the Airbus. We'll go from A to B. And you can follow me along. And I'll think about that during the week. Yeah, I'll think about the whole thing during the week and I'll get something sorted. So, Colonel Clink.
Yeah.
Right. Have a great holiday in Germany.
I shall.
Are you going to do anything crazy or just visit relatives or just go home? Really?
Just family.
Yeah, good stuff. Good
It's
stuff.
like I don't plan to do any madness.
Yeah, just veg out and have
It's
dinners. Like to see this bit. Here comes Slab 3D, folks. And just relax. Yeah, do all that stuff.
You know, it needs to be done.
Why isn't it showing the gear? Slab 3D's Airbus.
It did show the gear for me.
No, I'm showing it now. You have to be close in. They gotta fix that, man. They gotta fix that. There's Nighthawk and there's Nighthawk Jack Beth.
Yeah.
So, folks, thank you very much. Colonel Clink, thank you.
I think Slammy D can fly for Ryanair.
I think you can. Yeah, absolutely. You could make a good Ryanair pilot,
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
absolutely. No, you cannot.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I think for next Sunday, I'll give you the flight plan earlier. I'll give it to you like on a Wednesday, right? I'll put it on for on Wednesday. David Taylor's with us. Hey ho, Flying Midges here. And War Hamster's here as well. Well, wow, I remember you all. So, folks, thanks so much for joining us on the Crazy Madness on the end of the night. Clappy D, thank you very much for helping out. I appreciate it.
Thanks
We appreciate it.
Robert for wishing me a nice holiday. Thank you. I shall have.
Robert Times, thanks, good for something. Nice flight. Have a nice holiday, Colonel Clink. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Will do. Stefan's with us. He says the crosswind got me. Yeah, it was a nice crosswind there. And I lost. But look, that's what happens. You win some, you lose some.
Absolutely.
But it's interesting the way. Don't reach you so with GA62 and then in that case. So there you go, folks. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the raid there, Shadow Display. Hopefully we'll see you again at some point when we're doing a flight plan, because that was great when you were around. It was great fun. So thank you all. I won't drag it out because it's Sunday and you're all tired and you want to go to bed. And I will see you all. And hopefully, I know I'm flying on Wednesday. I won't be able to do the Wednesday stream. I'm flying in the real world on Wednesday late in the evening. So I'll definitely see you. I might come on during the week. I can't guarantee it now the way things are going at the moment until the winter comes. But definitely Sunday.
Well, see you in a few weeks, folks.
Folks, thank you very much. See you very soon and have a great week. It's been forecast for you to have a great week, and we will see you very soon. Ciao, ciao.
Bye now.